Well, it's
Good,
11 o'clock, yeah, and it's
yeah.
10 o'clock here. Good morning. How
Good
are you?
morning. I'm fine, but I'm a little tired.
Really? Why? What happened on the weekend?
I I took a test,
Uh-huh.
TOEIC test.
And how was
Eh,
it?
Um, I don't know. I just took a test. Took the test.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you take it seriously?
Uh, um, Not much.
Uh-huh.
I studied a little,
You
so
studied a little.
yeah. And
Okay, anyway, that's understandable. Mm, this is not your first time, or that was not your first time to take a TOEIC test, right?
yeah,
You have taken
but
this test before.
I but I took the TOEIC test
Mhm.
2 years ago. Yeah, that's my last time.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah, quite a long time ago. So you probably forgot how the
yeah,
exam goes, right?
yeah.
Okay. What part of the test did you find a little challenging?
Part four. Yeah,
Part 4.
yeah, that was a little difficult. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, I see.
There's
Anyway.
many
Mhm.
people
Mhm.
who took the test, so
Mhm.
the uh, the mm, people who make the test uh, made the test difficult.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I see. They intentionally made the test difficult because
Yeah.
the number of test takers went up,
Yeah.
and they want to test if you really are good enough to pass the TOEIC test.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Anyway, yes.
I had a play date with my friend.
Sorry, you had a.
Play date. Yeah.
Ah. Okay. Before the test or after the test?
After the test.
That's
Yeah,
okay. You deserve to have fun after the test.
but we drank so
Mhm.
much. So I
You drank too much.
yeah, too much.
Okay. Do
Yeah.
you still have hangover now?
Uh, yeah, I have some.
I see. Too bad. Anyways, just take a rest, breathe fresh air, go to the park and breathe fresh air, take some walk to remove that feeling.
But I
I don't
have
know how it feels
to
like.
go to work.
That's a problem. Okay, so just focus on your work and maybe you will slowly forget about your bad feeling.
Yeah.
Okay. And today, what do you want to have?
Uh, I have a question. Can you
Sure.
recommend me a book to read? I'm I'm reading books these days to
Mhm.
study English,
Mhm.
English reading comprehension.
Mhm.
So I want you to recommend me a book to read.
To recommend you a book. To be
Yeah,
honest with you, I stopped reading a few years ago,
yeah,
and the only books that I read are on online books. There is a
online.
Filipino website. Yes,
Yeah.
there is a Filipino website that lets us read books online, but those books are in Filipino or Tagalog language, not in English.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
hmm and in my case, because I'm young at heart, I feel like I'm a kid at heart. I like reading something for kids, like fairy tales. Yeah. Because I find it easy to remember and to learn reading books for kids. And also, it makes me very interested. I don't like reading something like novel or something serious nowadays.
Oh,
Yeah, because it kills me, and I get bored in the middle of the book.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Well, in your case, if you are serious about reading, If your focus is to enhance your vocabulary or to really read, it's better to read newspapers,
Newspapers?
English newspapers.
Oh,
Yeah.
isn't it too hard for me?
Not really. It's not really that hard if you get used to reading newspapers. Okay.
Yeah,
You will be familiar with the terms they are using.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In writing, and there are easy newspapers you can read. Just like when you go to KoreaHerald.com. That's where I actually take the articles that I
Oh,
submit. Yeah, go to
KoreaHerald.com?
KoreaHerald.com. Yes. Okay. And read only the articles that you are interested in, just like for example sports or people, about people. Do
Yeah.
not read something that you don't like because you will not have fun reading it. It will be just a burden or a difficult time for you understanding it. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Don't waste your time reading materials that you don't like. Don't force yourself to like it, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Mhm. So, mm, that's it. I cannot give you any name of a book.
Yeah,
I can't tell you exactly what the name of the book is, but when you go to the bookstore,
yeah.
find the book that you like to read, not because you want to learn English, but because you are curious about the content of it.
Oh,
That way, it's easier to learn English.
yeah. I like uh I like detective novel, but
Detectives, yes.
yeah, it's a little difficult. Yeah, that books
Hmm.
are difficult for me.
Ah,
Yeah, there's
I
so
see.
many terms
Mhm.
I can't understand. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm just for reading books for kids now. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, that's good. Read books for kids.
Yeah.
Or if you can't understand those detective books, why don't you
Yeah.
watch Detective
What?
Conan? Yeah.
Oh, watch.
Conan
Yeah.
is a very smart detective, smart
Yeah.
boy, right?
I know
Okay.
that boy.
And last night,
Yeah.
I watched Howl's Moving Castle.
Pardon?
Do you like watching Japanese animations?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I like Japanese animation.
Yeah, it's also helpful.
Oh,
You get entertained
yeah.
and you get to read while you're watching. The title of the animation that I watched last night was Howl's Moving Castle.
How's Moving Castle? Yeah, I
Have you
like
watched it?
that movie. I It's
Yeah.
like I watched that movie 10 times.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is a there is an English translation.
Oh,
So
really?
read those English translations. It will help you.
Oh, that's the way.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm,
There's
how about
I
this one? Sorry. How about this one? The Grave of the Fireflies.
The Grave of the Fireflies. Mm, oh,
That's also a Japanese animation.
oh, yeah.
Spirited Away.
Do
Yeah.
you watch? Did you watch the movie mm, having English translation?
No, only the Japanese animations because I can't understand Japanese. So I
Oh,
have to read the English translation. But whenever I watch American movies, I
yeah.
don't have or I do not read the English translation.
Oh, really? You just to listen to.
Yeah, I just listen but I can't understand everything.
Yeah, they speak so fast. Yeah.
They speak so fast and there are different kinds of English. So you can't
Oh.
expect to understand 100%.
Yeah, right. I
Yeah.
I'm watching.
Mhm.
uh, American dramas these days, but I
Mhm.
I can't understand about 80%.
But you can tell what they're talking about
Yeah,
based on their movements or actions, right?
yeah. But
Mhm.
I try to follow them, but
Mhm.
I can't follow them. Just like it, just they speak so fast. Yeah, I can't really
Yeah.
follow them.
Me too. I can't. I can't follow them because Asians have different way of talking. This is
Oh,
this is my speed of talking. I speak fast sometimes, but not as fast as American people. Yeah. So sometimes when me and my boyfriend are watching a movie, my habit is to repeat the character's line. So after the long line, I would repeat and oh, like blah, 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 and then my boyfriend would laugh at me and tell me, oh, you have a very sharp memory. But I can only remember during that time. After 1 hour, I forgot.
yeah. It is hard to remember the line. Yeah.
Yes, right. Okay.
Oh,
So reading is still better, but read the things that you like, not something you don't like. Okay.
yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Many
Okay.
people told me
Mm,
that you have to read many things even if you don't want to read. Yeah.
no, I don't agree because I tried it.
Yeah.
I have a lot of books at home. When I'm bored or when I don't feel like reading, I forced myself to read.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Even the most boring book that I can find at home,
Yeah.
I tried to read it, but my mind easily or my brain easily gets exhausted whenever
Yeah.
I do
Right.
that, because what? It's so boring. Like my mind is telling me it's so boring. I understand half of it, but I don't find the interest to move on or to continue.
Yeah.
But
Right.
yeah, but when I'm reading something that I really like, I'm so eager to read every line. I don't want to skip one line.
Yeah. Right.
Mm.
uh, when when I read a book that I'm interested in,
Mhm.
I even uh, I don't even want to uh, get off the book and sleep.
Y- You're right. That's what we call motivation or passion. You have the passion to read,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Um, do you remember the Da Vinci Code?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you read the book
Yeah, yeah. I read the book. Yeah.
in English or in Korean?
In Korean, yeah. I
Ah, okay.
like reading, so when I was in high school, I read so much book. Yeah, don't study. Didn't study and read
Okay.
many books. Yeah. And the book
All right.
um, was my most famous book.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I like the author. Yeah, author of the
Mhm.
book.
Yes, Dan Brown, very smart.
Yeah, very very smart.
Yes, I read it when I was in college because from elementary to high school, I was so addicted to reading books in English and in Filipino.
Yeah,
So when this Da Vinci Code came out,
yeah,
I read it. It was really thick, right? This thick,
yeah. Right.
and the letters were very small. The English, some parts were difficult to understand, but
Yeah.
because I really liked I really want to know what the story was all about. I read each lines carefully. I finished in 3 days because I didn't want to sleep. Yeah.
Wow.
hmm So the book didn't have pictures. It was like a Bible with
Yeah,
very small letters, but
yeah, right.
I successfully finished it and I understood well because I really like it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm, do you prefer reading the book first before watching the movie, or you prefer watching first before reading the book?
I prefer reading book first. Yeah.
Mhm. Mm,
Yeah. Reading
I see.
is good for
Mhm.
imagination. Yeah.
Imagination.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Okay, I see.
uh, when I watch the movie first, I
Mhm.
can't imagine, yeah, the
Mhm.
story
Mhm.
because every time I the book and read the book, I keep think of the movie, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So I prefer to read book first.
Mhm. All right. Eh, well, it's true what other people said that you have to keep reading. I advise you to continue reading, okay? Make it a habit. Go to bookstores, stay there for about 30 minutes or 1 hour. Anyway, it's for free. They don't they don't ask people to go out when you read, even if you don't buy, right? Okay.
Yeah,
So make it a habit to do that, and
yeah,
for sure you will learn slowly. Even if your improvement is not fast, at least you will learn slowly. Okay,
okay.
don't force yourself to improve fast if you can't. Just take it slowly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Actually, I have to go to Canada.
Mhm.
Uh, 1 month later, so I
Mhm.
got some tension to
Mhm.
improve my English.
Ah, I see. So it's like you're pressuring yourself to improve your English. I don't think that is a good way to do it. You know,
Yeah.
just believe in yourself that you can. And anyway, the only problem we will have is how to communicate with other people. But I don't think that language barrier is the problem. The problem is the confidence. Because you don't think you're good enough, but I think you are good enough to talk to American people or to people living in Canada. Okay?
Thank you.
Yes. Maybe when you take a class with them and you will be asked to explain something, it will be hard because that's a class. In class we are very strict, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but outside of the class, when you talk to people, just be natural. Just talk like how you talk to me.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. And then, because every day you will be facing Canadian people,
Yeah.
you will surely learn a few expressions from them. When you go
Yeah,
back to
right.
Korea, you might speak in a different way.
Yeah. So I plan to uh cafe every day and just to listen what
Mhm.
other people say.
Mhm. Okay. So good luck and don't worry too much, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Danica. Have a great day today.
Yeah, have a great day. Bye.
Bye.